The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of Worldwide Digital Broadcasting Corporation.
Whether she's walking the red carpet or doing interviews, you'll find her with celebrities and all the latest news. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, she's always on the go. So sit back, relax, and get ready. This is the Corey Taylor Talks Show.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Corey Taylor Talks, live from Las Vegas, the #1 teen talk show. We have the Hillywood show with us. Yay! Of course, we have Hannah and Hilly. So, guys, how are you guys?
We're doing good.
Oh,
very good.
Well, thank you guys so much for being on. You guys are always incredible, and we love having you on.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you.
We love coming.
Yes.
It's always fun.
I'm not ignoring you.
No,
I'm telling all of our fans on our social media that we are live.
That's right, that they could call in. But let's talk about your newest parody, which has gotten so much attention and just hit 1 million views today.
I know, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. It's on the actual 1 month anniversary. Like the actual exact
wow.
to the day.
To the
That's
day. Almost
awesome.
the exact time of release.
Wow.
So crazy.
That's great.
We're very, very happy and
Absolutely.
feel very blessed because 1 million is a lot.
That's
So it's just like
a lot.
wow. Because you never know. You
No,
release
of
something,
course.
it may not go well, it may go really well, it may whatever, but no, I'm really happy and so silly.
You guys definitely should be. And it was such a cool parody, and it got a lot of attention, as it should have.
Yeah,
so,
it did. We're very excited about that.
We were very, very happy because, every parody we get a little nervous about.
Of
We're
course.
not super confident for anything that we release,
Never.
And it's really up to our fans, if they're going to take it or if they're going to leave it. So
Right.
they took this one really well. We were very happy. And then we worked with Richard Spate Jr. and Phil Lamar and
wow.
Kim Rhodes in the production, and they
are
are
awesome.
they were a joy.
That's
So
awesome.
They made it extra special for us.
Oh, yeah. No, and it was incredible. It was above and beyond, as all your parodies are.
Oh, thank you.
But we have a caller on the line. So, hi, caller. You're talking to Hannah and Hilly.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hello, caller. Wow,
What's your name?
she jumped on there fast, didn't she?
Yeah.
She was like, "Here's the number, boom, bang,
ring.
she's in." Well, hello and welcome for being the first caller. What's up?
I'm so nervous. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. It's just us. You know us.
So I had a question.
Yes.
We have an answer.
What was y'all's favorite character to play? Like,
Out of all of our parodies,
characters?
yeah, like out of all of your parodies, what was y'all's favorite character to play?
my new favorite. This is Hilly. If you can't tell our voices apart, my new favorite is Mike Wheeler from Stranger Things parody, and I just had a blast with him because I usually get stuck playing a guy, but the difference between
It's cutting out. I can't hear you guys.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Okay, cool. All right, so the difference between playing Mike and, let's just say, Dean Winchester is that I don't have to be so manly because Mike's younger and his clothes were super comfy. I got to just chill and relax, and the makeup wasn't too difficult, so I really enjoyed that aspect. What about you, Hannah? What was your favorite character ever that you've ever played?
I think I really enjoyed doing Donna Noble from Doctor Who. Just more expressive. I think that's more me. More facial expressions than being so serious. That's more Hilly, where I'm like, wow, Hilly, you act so good. And she's like, thanks. But I had more fun with Donna because she's just more expressive and more, I don't know, she's just, a little more out of this world. So she's really fun.
Yeah.
It glitched out a little bit when she told me what, when Hannah told me what was her favorite.
She said, Donna Noble.
Donna Noble. Doctor Who.
Okay.
Well, awesome. Thanks for calling.
Yes, thank you for calling. Have a great
I love
day.
you guys.
Bye.
Do you think that was just her connection that caused it glitching out?
I think so, because usually it's pretty good. Sometimes when you move in and out of the microphones, I do it all the time. So sometimes, but I think it was probably just the connection is probably what happened. But
That's all right.
Yeah. But Stranger Things parody, it was so cool. And Super Freak, what a perfect
Oh, yeah,
song.
that was
You're
such a
gonna
fun
get any
song.
better. What made you think of that particular song?
That was Hilly, as usual. She just told me.
It was perfect.
Well, I like listening to, old sort of like classic rock or 80s and 70s, and it was just on my normal day-to-day playlist, and I always have an ear out in case something kind of strikes, and Super Freak played, and I just started seeing Mike and 11, and I was like, what is this? And then I sort of started tossing around an idea, and then I told her about it, and she said, I really like it.
I really, really liked the idea. I was like, oh my God, because they call her a freak in the show.
Right, and it's barely, and she's not normal, obviously.
Yeah, but Hilly's like, and she has superpowers.
Exactly.
So it'll be super freak. And I
freak.
was like, oh my God, you're genius.
Couldn't get
I really liked the idea for this one.
It was
like,
awesome.
Yeah, I was rooting to do it with her for a while because we were going to do Stranger Things parody, I think a year before. It was supposed to be before Suicide Squad.
Oh.
But it just didn't work out.
Right.
We were like, schedules weren't working. But
no, but that's awesome. It worked out perfectly. And we have another caller. So, hi, caller. You are on the phone with Hannah and Hilly. What's your question?
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Valerie.
Hi, Valerie.
Hi. So obviously I love your guys' parodies. All of them are so amazing, and you guys have gotten me, into a lot of shows and movies that I probably never would have watched if it hadn't been for you guys.
awesome.
So thank you for that.
Awesome.
That being said, my question is, have you guys ever thought of maybe, putting out a comprehensive album, maybe, of all of your parodies on iTunes or something so that we could all have it on one soundtrack?
Well, we would love to do that, but that would require even more music licensing and all that fun, complicated stuff. So unless we're able to finally, maybe get with a bigger network who has more power in all those music licenses, then we'll release a major album with featuring everything on there. But right now, unfortunately, I don't think we can. So I guess you just have to watch those videos over and over and over again.
Yeah, I already do that, so it's okay. Just tell us who to spam on Twitter, and we can help you out with that.
All right, sounds good. I'll keep that thought at bay.
Thanks, Valerie.
All right, thank you guys. I love you guys.
Thanks.
We love you too.
And that's one thing I don't think a lot of people, the music licensing and stuff, it is incredible how you guys do it, because that's a lot. I can only imagine the behind the scenes, the technical stuff, never mind everything else that goes into, wow.
It's a lot of everything that happens before filming begins. That's a crazy time for us. That's why you don't see any footage from it, because we literally have no time to film anything.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. We have another caller. So, hi, caller. You are on with Hannah and Hilly. What's your question?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Hannah. Hi, Hilly. Hi, Corey.
Hi.
Well, I really don't have a question. I just want to say, what are y'all's Thanksgiving plans? And happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for Hanna and Hilly, the fact that y'all put out such great content, and the fact that y'all are so wonderful to your fans, because I met y'all at Fan Expo this year in Dallas, and y'all are super, super sweet.
Oh,
well,
you just made my day.
Thank you for a very nice call.
That's very sweet of you.
It's very nice.
Well, for our Thanksgiving plans, we're just going to be spending time with our families.
Cooking all day.
Hannah's making some pie. And I'll probably just do some artsy stuff,
That's Hilly.
Make turkeys out of Rice Krispies or something. I'm not too talented in the kitchen. But Corey, what are you doing?
I'm working that day. So I have to celebrate tomorrow. So we're just I can't cook anything either. I'm not even artsy, so I can't do anything. I'm just going to eat.
Oh,
but still, that counts.
That counts. But yeah, we're very thankful for you too, and we'd be nothing without fans like you. So thanks for calling in.
Thank you so much.
And I just want to say, when I met y'all at the Fan Expo in Dallas, Texas, y'all made my whole Fan Expo experience, because I didn't know y'all were going to be there until I saw on your Instagrams, and I just was like, Mom, we have to go meet them. And when I met y'all, I bought a Harlequin beanie. Y'all just made my day, and I love y'all so much.
Oh, well, good girl for following us on Instagram. Good
I
job.
follow y'all on all social media. I follow y'all on Facebook, Snapchat,
That's
Twitter,
so perfect because,
Instagram.
with YouTube, we can't update anything. Like, we can't, I wish they had an app that would say, like, we're on tour over here, and then you could follow along. But good girl for following us. Now you know exactly what our lives are doing.
Well, I love you. And Corey, thank you so much for interviewing the Hillywood girls. And I'm so thankful to have people like y'all in my life who I can call my role models.
Oh my gosh, you're awesome.
Well, thank
I know.
you.
And it's absolutely a pleasure having them. And you sound like an amazing person, so that's awesome. And they have the best fans, as everyone can hear. So, so thank you for calling. Have a great Thanksgiving.
You're welcome.
Bye.
All right, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
I keep looking at that little frog, and I keep pretending the frog is the fans because their voice is coming right from the speaker.
Perfect. It's
so
actually a little
sweet.
frog they bring to the hospital, so it's actually a really cool thing.
Oh, how
But,
cute.
yeah.
I just keep imagining
There you
that
go.
that's her.
But you guys have the most incredible fans. I mean, truly, they are just above and beyond
very
everything, and they're
sweet.
so supportive of everything, and it's awesome.
Very genuine, too.
Oh yeah, as you guys can tell, what a sweet girl. And speaking of which, we have another caller. So hi, caller, you're with Hanna and Hilly. What's your question?
Oh my gosh, hi.
Hello there. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
I've always had this question, and I always want to ask to everyone. I get to ask you guys. Have you guys ever had a vision and it's not coming the way you want it to go, and then you just get super frustrated?
Oh.
We've had moments like that on set. Not necessarily
Oh my gosh.
like, oh my God, this is just terrible. It's more like, just say, for example, that was supposed to be, just say, something filmed for slow motion, and we're looking at it going, you know what, it just doesn't, it's just not feeling right. And then Hilly will say, oh, well, maybe we should just try it at a normal speed, and let's dolly it across, and then we go, oh, that looks so much better. But it's never been anything absolutely terrible.
No, I remember the only time that we had that happen is that, do you remember the quarry scene in Stranger Things parody?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We almost didn't get a location like that because, it was too expensive, and we had actually lost the one that we wanted. So we were scrambling up to the very last minute, and we almost had to think of an option or another idea for the whole section of the song. So that was really hard for us to kind of wrap our heads around and say, oh my God, we have to change it all and re-script, and there's no more time. We have to film this next week. But we prayed really hard, and God provided another location, which is just as good, and it looks great. But yeah, there are times like that kind of scare us.
Yeah. Nothing
Thank
too
you
crazy.
so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's so cool.
Her name was Andy, right?
Yes, Andy.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going to have another caller, too. I can't even ask questions, but it's okay. You guys had the best questions, so it's perfect.
Ring, ring, ring. Remember your ringtone? Ring, 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 ring.
I forgot about that ringtone.
I like your ringtone. It's cute.
Well, that's a Disney song, so I don't know. I change it up every now and then. But we have another caller. So, caller, you are live with Hilly and Hanna. What's your question?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, my question is, what got you guys into making, all these music videos and stuff?
Well, that started back in 2006. The Hillywood show was entered into an AOL contest for teenagers to submit their idea for a web show. We sent in ours, and we came in third place. And the people that voted for us started emailing us, and they said, I voted for you. You were wonderful, and I'd really like if you would join this new website called YouTube, and it's a new thing, and you can upload your own videos, and people can comment and subscribe to your channel. And I said, that sounds like a fun hobby. And we made a couple sketches that, you know, you guys can find online if you want. They're horrible. But we did a couple sketches, and then we started doing parodies, and that's sort of where we've stuck and found our brand and who we are as creators, and the rest is history. Ta-da!
Yep.
Well, that's so cool. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thanks for calling.
Anytime. Have a nice night.
You too.
Bye.
That's up. But no, I just had to say that you guys don't give yourselves enough credit. Like your first sketches, and I followed them for years and stuff.
Gosh.
But I mean, you guys were awesome. They were awesome. Like you guys.
Did you watch the old episodes, Corey?
Old, and the Johnny Depp one.
Oh no!
It was for the beginning.
Funny.
So no, and they're awesome. I mean, you really should be proud because there wasn't anything like you could do nowadays, and the technology has come so far. But
that's true.
I mean, you guys should have been so proud of yourselves. I mean, I couldn't even do that stuff now. So you guys should be really proud of yourselves.
Oh, thanks.
And we have another caller. So caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What is your question?
Hi, my name is Cassie. I've met you guys on a couple different occasions. I've loved all of your work. For Stranger Things, I just had a question of, was there a moment when you were acting or directing or even editing that you just felt like, man, this was a really good job, or like you felt really strongly about this project you did?
I think it really hit me when we finally had the basement set decorated, because like when the basement set was going up, that was by Josh from Break All Productions. But when he finally got it up and we set decorated it, I went like, it was the weirdest thing. It was just like, I feel like I'm on the actual set. And so I was really, really proud of how much detail me and Hilly put into that. Like we searched for 3 weeks for everything. So for me, I think that's when I went, wow. Like it was one of my favorite sets.
Yeah.
I think I agree with that answer completely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, great question.
Awesome. Well, I thank you guys so much. I want to let others have a chance to ask their questions, but thank you guys again for doing all that you do and being so great with all of your fans.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so for the people listening in, be sure that you actually have your radio turned down while you call in, because we're actually a couple seconds in the future. So
it's funny, but yeah. So please, when you call in, just turn down your computers a little bit, and then it'll be perfect. And then it won't be all weird.
You guys don't have time for this. All you gotta do is answer calls.
Okay. All right, caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What is your question?
Hello.
There's a little bit of feedback.
Are you there?
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Go ahead.
Oh, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Great. What's
your question?
My question is, how do you guys decide what songs to use your parodies?
Oh, that's all on Hilly.
What was the question?
How do you decide what song to use for the parody?
I don't know. I just listen to a lot of music, and I like to imagine a lot. I have a very strange imagination. I'm constantly in my head. And sometimes when I listen to music, I see, different images and stuff. But then sometimes I see characters from movies, and I start feeling it out, and it becomes like a theme. And it's like a little mini movie in my head while I'm listening to the song. So I know I sound crazy, but that's just how my mind works, and I don't know, it's just my creative process. And that's
that.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling in.
Hey, thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's awesome. But your song choices, I mean, really, the Super Freak, that was absolutely brilliant. Like, I was like, when I heard it, I was like, oh my God, that's perfect.
So you know that song, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Okay, good.
Because we weren't sure, because it's an older song. I was like, are people not gonna?
I'm a
the
huge
younger
oldies
generation,
fan, and I think a lot of people are into the oldies and stuff for sure. I love 80s and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
we good. Yeah, we were pretty nervous about that.
No. It's perfect. And we have another caller. So, caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What's your question?
Hi, my name is Julia, and I was wondering what it's like to work on set with all these like different actors and actresses, because I know you've gotten some people from Supernatural and all these people. So what's it like working with them?
Amazing. Super cool. I see what you did there.
What?
She said supernatural, and then you said super cool.
Oh,
and then we're talking about super freak, but that's like the adjective for today.
Super cool. The first person we ever worked with was Osric Chow, and he found our work, went on and on about, I'd really like to be on it, and we were like, is this like a thing? Like, can we have people like on our show?
Because we've always wanted cameos. We've always envisioned that.
But the door's never been opened for that, so he joined us for our Walking Dead parody as Glenn. And I remember when he wanted to do that parody, I was pretty excited, but I wasn't very nervous. And then once we did Supernatural and he said he wanted a bigger role, and then we had Rob Benedict be a part of it, that was a little bit more nerve-wracking, at least on my end, because I had to direct them. So I don't know why. It's just one of those things where you go, I hope I sound professional, because like we've never had schooling for what we do. We just have learned by watching and listening. And they were completely fine. They're like, this was really easy. It was super fun. We had a great time. And other than that, it's just every person we've worked with has been a joy.
It's very humbling that they even take direction from us, and they even, you know what I mean? Like, that's how we feel, because I feel like they're the professionals, and they have a career, and we're still fighting for our dreams and, doing it on our own. So, we're kind of shy about that. It makes us a little nervous. Like, I hope they're okay with how we run things around here, because we're very different. We don't have a big crew. We don't have that type of equipment that they're used to. But I mean, it's always really humbling to know that they're just so eager to do it, and they have so much fun, and they support us. I think, yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Very cool. Huge blessing.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
You for
thank
calling.
You.
You're very welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, but that's and like all the people you have is crazy. Like it's always awesome. I mean, and that right there should show you how awesome your parodies are. They do want to be a part of them.
It still boggles
really
our mind,
cool.
though.
Yeah.
It still blows our mind. It's just where you're like, what? Why? Like,
No,
seriously, no. That's
'cause
how
they're
we feel. We go,
awesome.
God, that's crazy. Like, we go, okay, cool, and then we sit back and go, we're just a YouTube channel. Like, we're not on TV. We're not on Netflix.
You guys are
But
way
it's-
too
it's
humble.
it's
You guys are
amazing.
so talented.
Aww.
No, you're way too humble. But we have another caller. So, caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What's your question?
Hello.
Are you there, caller? Because you're next.
Hi, yes, my name's Melissa. I love your shows and stuff. I was just wondering, do you guys have a next idea on which parody you're going to do next?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, today we did
up in the air?
Today we did our Patreon calls, which because they were signed up for us while we were doing the Stranger Things parody, that was part of the rewards depending on their packaging. And we talked to a lot of patrons, and we were like, all right, well, what would you say next? And man, oh man, was it all over the map. But I will say a lot of people said Avengers, and I kept saying, no, that's too hard. There's not that many of us for Avengers. A couple people were saying some throwbacks like The Labyrinth or The Goonies, and some people asked for Dirk Gently and another Doctor Who, a Disney parody. So it is all over the map right now, but I have at least 3 ideas that I'm kind of feeling out a little bit. I'm imagining them, so to speak, and I think once the holidays start wrapping up, I'll pull Hanna aside and be like, all right, here's everything and let's see how we can do this.
Yeah.
What would you like to see next? What's your theme that you would like to see us do next?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that.
Well, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Well, if you do have a suggestion, you can always tweet it to us or Instagram it to us and be like, hey, I was on the radio and I finally thought of something.
I can do that, definitely.
All right, sounds good. Thanks so much for calling in.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah, the Avengers is awesome. I think that would be way too hard. That would be like insane.
We could get you involved. We can get him involved. We can get my mom involved.
We
can get everyone involved. Yeah, the whole population. Does everybody want to be an extra? You over there. Come over here. We just need you to stand here. Now everyone act like something got blown up.
Right. No, but it's cool. But maybe one day.
I mean, it's a compliment that they would even think that we can do the Avengers.
We just kind of know our limitations sometimes. I mean, it really depends. We're not saying no, because every time we say no, we do it. So we'll just like, we kind of have an idea for something, but it's just one of those things where I feel like pulling my hair out because I'm like, that's really hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. And we have another. Oh, we have another caller. So, caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What's your question?
Oh my God, I'm gonna try calling back. Give me a minute.
Why?
Because I can't hear you. My phone is playing music, and I can.
All right, call back.
Call back.
All right.
We couldn't hear the music.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds fun to me.
But yeah, no, but your parodies. Every time I see your parodies, I'm like, oh my gosh, because they do look like they're huge Hollywood giant productions. I don't know how you guys.
Well, you were on set for one, weren't you?
And even on set, I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like it was just this huge production. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, you guys just knock it out of the park every single time.
It was fun to have you.
Do we have a caller?
We have a caller. So, caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What's your question?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, my name is Lacey.
Hi, Lacey.
Is this the Hillywood show?
It is.
Yes, it is.
You're talking to them.
Oh my gosh.
What's your question?
Hi. Well,
it's all right.
I don't know how long I'm allowed to talk.
You're fine. You got time.
So, oh my gosh. So, am I allowed to just ask any question?
Yes.
You sure can.
Okay, thank you. Are you guys thinking about going to Phoenix Comic-Con?
We want to. We're trying to, see how many conventions we can go to.
I've been wanting to meet you guys for years.
Oh, we've been wanting to go to Arizona. It's been maybe 6 years since we've been to
I live in
Arizona.
Phoenix. So.
Oh, awesome. Well, what you can do, and for what
and
other...
also, I've been thinking about watching Stranger Things.
Oh, you should.
But one, I haven't had time, and your video looks awesome.
Well, thank you. You
so
should.
that's what's making me want to watch it. I'm like, ooh, I should watch this.
Yes, it's very good. You won't be disappointed.
Well, what you can do to help
I can't believe I'm talking to you guys.
Well, what you can do to help the Arizona thing happen is, and all the viewers that are all the listeners. I'm used to YouTube. I say viewers. All the listeners that are
viewers later.
that are watching this later or listening in. If you want us to come to a convention near you, all you have to do is email the convention organizers on their website, find their little email, and put a little request in, like, I would like the Hillywood show to come do this Comic-Con or my hometown because of this, and make it short and simple and send it in. Because if they get enough, that's how we're able to go. Like, that's why we went to London Comic-Con, Dutch Comic-Con, Salt Lake City Comic-Con, like... That's only because fans are asking.
Right.
And then they reach out to us, and then they set it up.
Okay, I did that last year, like this last Phoenix Comic-Con in May, actually.
Keep trying. You never know. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and that's actually where I met Osric.
Oh, awesome. He's so cool.
Yeah, and then it's funny because like 2 weeks after that, I went to Phoenix Supernatural Con and I met Misha.
Oh, awesome.
Misha's awesome.
He's really cool.
He's
fun.
Oh
we
my
love us
gosh.
some Misha and we love us some Osric.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to meet you guys. So please, if you could possibly
We'll have to wait
somehow
to see if we get an
arrange
invite. Keep your fingers
come to
crossed.
Phoenix. Yeah.
Keep,
Get like
keep
somehow.
writing them and spamming the people in charge of it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that.
Well, thanks for calling. Nice to meet you.
You're welcome. It's nice talking to you. I can't believe I'm actually talking to you. I've been such a fan.
Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but that's a perfect way to do it. Just find the email. It's really easy. Go under contact us. It's super easy. And just please spam them with as much as you can. Have all your friends do it. Yeah.
It does. It makes
It makes a difference.
Absolutely.
Compared to 1 or 2 emails,
Because
it's like a constant name.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, why aren't you coming to my country? Why you don't like my state? Or why you don't like this country?
It's out
like,
of your control.
It's out of my
right.
control. Like, the fans have to inform them because some of them don't even know about YouTube and YouTubers and what we do.
Exactly.
So that's why it helps when they inform them. And then, like, all of a sudden it's like, whoa, 12 emails from all these fans? Oh, who are they? And then they start, oh, okay, yeah, we can have them out.
Yeah,
so it's just...
Absolutely.
I bumped the
That's what
table.
you gotta
I'm
do.
sorry.
I've been doing that a million times, like you probably realize. But we have another caller. So, caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What's your question?
Hi, I'm Brooke. I was wondering, what was your favorite scene of Stranger Things parody to actually film?
Oh, good question. Fun question. I loved filming a lot of the bike shots, even though it was very, very hot. And I know Richard and Phil would probably be like, honey, that wasn't too fun because it's too hot. But I think all of us had a good time on the bikes, and it made, they're older than me, but I'm in my, my 20s, and it reminded me of when I was a kid. And I remember Richard kind of mentioned that to me, saying it kind of gave me that feeling of being a kid and the freedom of just going and
being on a bike.
Because you forget how much freedom that felt, when
Yeah.
you're little. So we all had a really fun time filming the bike scenes. What about you, Hanna?
I liked filming Kim.
Oh, Kim!
I enjoyed all of her scenes, and we had left like that other studio we were at, and we were at a new studio, so it kind of felt like all like refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
And shooting with her was such a joy. It just looked so good. So
Mhm.
I was really excited to film that. And plus it was like the last day of filming, and I was really excited about that.
It's the best.
And that's all.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, thanks for calling in, Brooke.
You're welcome.
Nice
It's just a pleasure to actually get to talk to you guys, and I'll let you guys go.
Oh, we appreciate your
Thanks
call.
for calling.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
No, that's awesome. And yeah, the Stranger Thing, at first I think that's a sign that it had 1 million views in a month.
That's a
exactly.
blessing.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
We
You
were,
guys-
we were praying for that.
Yeah.
So thank you, Lord.
Absolutely.
And thanks to the fans for watching it.
Yes.
You know who you are.
Exactly. No, and I got a lot of great media and stuff because it was awesome. It was just one of your best ones yet, for sure. I don't know, but I can't pick a favorite. So all of them
Stranger
are
Things
so cool.
is, I think, my personal favorite right
Yeah.
now. I know everyone, like, they're all our babies, and I know each of
course.
them, like, we giggle at, like, oh, the Hobbit parody's still so funny, or the Lord of the Rings still gives us so much feels, but I think overall picture and how it turned out, I think Stranger Things is, like, hands down, like, I don't know how I could physically have gotten a
anymore.
truer vision
Yeah.
of what the original vision was, unless we use the actors. Like, I don't really see it happening. But you never know.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day we can use the actual people.
That'd be great. And we have another caller. So, caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What's your question?
Hello.
Are you there?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi, I'm calling from New York.
Awesome.
I am
Gosh, it's
I'm
late
just
over there.
such a big fan of The Walking Dead, Another One Bites the Dust parody.
Yay!
Like, I actually tried to, like, redo the parody myself and change a couple things, but, like, it was so hard to Kermit and like all these actors, and I'm like, how did they do it? Like, how did you do it?
That's where money becomes an issue.
Yeah,
that's why we have our Patreon, and that's why it takes a long time to put these things out, because we have to save.
I'm sorry?
I said that's why we have our Patreon, and we try to save up every month because it becomes very expensive. The good thing about it is...
So this comes out of your wallet?
No,
kind of?
We're fan-funded on Patreon. It's
I
fans
can
like,
hear you now.
fans like you that watch Hillywood that will donate a month whatever they can give. And so we save, and we give 10% of it to St. Jude Children's Hospital, and the rest we save to make the parody for you guys.
Aw. That is so cool. And I also really like the Pirates of the Caribbean one.
See?
That one was just like really cool.
No, not the sketch, the rum one.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you liked that one. That one was a lot of fun. We had a great time on location for that one because we had really nice weather. Now that I remember. But the only thing I really didn't like was being in costume. Jack Sparrow's costume is 20 pounds, and because of my fake mustache, I can't move my mouth, so I'm basically kind of like silenced on
I went
set.
to Comic-Con dressed up as Rick Grimes, like with the entire beard. I can't imagine how that felt. That was
my
so
gosh.
itchy.
Rick Grimes' beard was a nightmare, and the whole time Osric was like saying funny stuff, and he's like, "Why are you like? Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm okay. I just can't start laughing, or this thing's gonna rip off my face."
It was so weird because I would start laughing, and like my mouth would be like, and it'd be like, "Yo, what's wrong with you?"
We call that the grunt laugh, and Rob Benedict had to learn that on Supernatural Parody too, because he didn't have a beard for Kane, so he learned the grunt laugh very fast.
I like the part in the. Oh, I also really like that parody too. I really like the part where he's like, my new best friend. I forgot, but he goes, "What the?" I'm sorry. But that was a really.
Bye, best. God, what, don't tell me the lyrics.
My best friend.
By X man find a new best friend. He's like, what the boop? I'm just gonna shake it. There we go.
I like that. That was brilliant.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm not gonna take up any more of your time. But I just want to ask: are you guys ever gonna come to any cons in New York?
You have to ask your local New York City Comic Con and send them an email right away to get Hillywood there ASAP.
That's right.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, it's all up to you guys, really. They have to invite us. So if you live in New York or anywhere else, just send them an email.
Yeah. Then they can come out.
But thanks for calling. Nice talking to you.
All right, thank you so much. You guys are so nice and so cool.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
I didn't know what he meant when he was like my best friend, and he's like what the F, and I was like, is that on Walking Dead? Like, I was so confused. But like, I forget the lyrics to sometimes my own things.
Well, I was gonna be like, I don't know like the episodes of Walking Dead that well. Like, lines.
I was like, I'm impressed.
I know. I was like, I don't remember what episode is that. Damn, I'm sweating now. I'm all nervous.
But yeah. No, but it's amazing that you do memorize your lyrics and stuff. So, I mean, I know you had to write them, but it's a lot. I mean, you have so many songs.
I'll forget Sherlock. If you told me to sing that right now, I would be messing up so bad. Yeah. Because I memorize it for the shoot, but because I don't hear it I don't really listen to it after it's out.
Right. But then the weird thing is when the original song comes on, like, half the time I don't remember the original. I know. I'm like, okay.
I'm sure you're singing everything.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I know mine, but it's like, when you ask me to sing mine, I still don't know mine.
Like, Super Freak came on the other day, and I was like, oh, cool. I like the tune of it and everything, and I got all excited, and I was like, she'll lead you to the upside down. And I was like, that's not right. And I was like, what is the actual...
lyrics? That's funny. But we have another caller. So, caller, you are live with Hilly and Hannah. What's your question?
Hello. Hi. My name's Miranda. I've met you guys a couple of times at the Rocket City Lit Fest in Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Which was super cool. So my question for you guys is, when you finish a parody and you have all of your shots and you have all of your pickup shots and all that, is there ever a period of time, you know, like a week or two or whatever, when you kind of just like completely relax and you don't do anything? Because if I were you guys, I would be exhausted.
No.
Rest, sleep, what's that? No, we haven't been able to, or we haven't rested ever since Stranger Things parody started and how it's ended, because now you think, oh, it's out in the world. Well, while it was going out, we were doing like press emails where we send it off to, you know, press, and we were working on making merchandise. And now that the merchandise is done, now this week we're going to have like a Black Friday live stream. And then we have to put the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales, and then we have to, ship
it all
everything
out.
out.
And then everyone's like, what are you doing for Christmas? We're doing a Christmas live stream. And we're like, oh my God.
So but nothing is as hard as when we're in production.
Oh, God,
like this is all just normal work for us. Like that's why the Hillywood show hopefully will one day be our full-time jobs, so we can put even more time and effort into it. But I mean, we work on Hillywood every day.
Right now we're actually enjoying that it's slowed down quite a bit. Like right now it's like, 8-9 hour day, which is great.
Yeah.
Because we were working 16
hours with no days off.
Yeah, so right now we're just like, oh, this is nice. Like, it's like we're still working really hard. Like we still have to put out like the Stranger Things gallery.
Yeah, that's awesome. So like, would you guys consider like, so like how do you put like a time frame on what you call production? So like obviously from the time, like is it when you start planning it? Is that what you consider like, okay, now we're going into production, and then after it's like completely edited and sent out, is like that the end of production for you guys?
I feel like it's almost as long as having a baby. Like when you get pregnant and it's like, all right, how many weeks are you? Like that's what we feel like. It takes us 5 months sometimes. Like right now, even if I start thinking of an idea and then let's just say we start really going into pre-production in January, then it's like, oh my gosh, now we have to take a whole month basically off of pre-production to film, and then another month and a half to get all the post-production graphics, editing, and everything done, because it's only the two of us. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, if we had a bigger team, then maybe you would see a faster turnaround time. But because financially right now we're still recouping on Patreon from Stranger Things parody, that now we have to start saving once we're done recouping. Then we have to do donate-a-thons and try to get people aware of what the next project is. So it's a kind of a slow process, but we hope to be faster.
Well, I can just tell you guys, just from the years that I've been following you, I think the speed, like if anyone has a problem with the speed that you guys are turning these things out, like they can talk to me, because I think they're all great. Like it doesn't matter how long it takes.
Oh my goodness, so we'll just be like
whether they take a year to come out or like whatever, they're just always amazing.
So that'll be the next
hard
comment.
work that you guys put in like shows off in every second of the parodies.
Yeah. So the next comment on YouTube will be, what's taking so long? And Miranda will respond, you need to talk to me.
Rude.
But it's a compliment that you guys are already excited for the next one and are already anticipating it. Like that's so crazy for us, but you guys are super dedicated, one of the most dedicated fan bases we know, because nowadays everyone just wants it now. And our fan base is like, yeah, okay, we'll wait 4 extra months, we'll wait 5 extra months if it means it's gonna look like this, or like you guys are so cool. So thanks for being one of the coolest fans like we ever had. So thank you, Miranda.
It's been the best couple of years.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night, you guys.
Thank you. I got really tongue-tied. I meant to say, like, you're a cool fan, but it came out all weird.
You're the greatest fan of all time.
Cool.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I think we'll take 2 more calls. This one and then one more after this. But, but your parodies are well worth the wait, because they're all just incredible. So
it makes us feel really good.
I just wish it would come out faster, but there's no physical way.
No. At all. Like you said, it's just you guys.
With as much perfection as you put into it, mostly, Hilly, because like with me, I go, it's fine. Like I can tell you it's fine. She wants to keep working, so it's just a slower process, but that's okay.
It's my baby.
Well, because when it comes out, everyone appreciates it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
We have a ring.
Okay, yes, we have a caller. So caller, you are live with Hanna and Hilly. What's your question?
Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Hello?
Yes, it's you.
Hello?
Yes, it's your turn.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, sorry. Hi, I'm Jackie. I'm calling from Texas.
Hello.
first of all, I want to say I think you all do amazing work. I'm a very big fan.
Thank you very much.
I watch your videos like all the time.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's awesome.
I just wanted to ask, like, my question to you is how long do you all plan on, like, doing, your parodies and stuff? I mean, how do you see yourselves doing it in the future? For how long?
Oh, goodness. I mean, our main goal is to get the Hillywood show picked up by, like, a network. So something like maybe Netflix or Hulu. I mean, even TV, if that opened up for us, because we don't want to keep asking fans for donations. Like, we don't want to have to do that. We want a big company to step behind us so that you guys can just finally sit back and enjoy it. So, we just strive for that every day. I mean, we've been around for 11 years. We'll see what God brings our way. But that's our ultimate goal, is to just be an actual, little show for you guys on a network that you could enjoy.
Or the other thing that would, we would be totally okay with is if someone approached us and said, hey, Hilly and Hannah, you're super talented. We'd like you to appear on this show. We'd like you to do this type of a different, genre or whatever. Like, just another opportunity to help bring even more awareness to the Hillywood show. And, we're always looking at the crowd. Is anyone there? But no, we're just thankful that you guys have, like I said, stuck around for so long. And hopefully God will open up something for us in the near future. Because it's very hard.
I'm sure they will, because, your videos are super awesome. And I'm not joking. Like, sometimes I'll just, like, open up a playlist on YouTube and I'll just be listening just to your music over and over and over.
That's fun.
That's awesome. Well,
and I love the Joker parody and also the Doctor Who parody. Those are my favorite.
Yay!
Oh, yay. Good. Well, I'm glad you
and the Twilights. Oh, my gosh, the Twilights. I could listen to them, like, all the time.
Oh, Twilight.
Oh. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
No, you're welcome, and keep doing what you're doing. You all are great.
We love you
very much. Bye.
Y'all take care. Have a good night.
Bye.
Okay, one more caller, and then we have to go because it's already been an hour, which is crazy. okay.
Or
so
maybe, depends.
We'll try to see. Maybe we'll see how long. So maybe 2 more callers, but
We'll see what we can do.
We'll see.
It's going to be
It
awesome.
depends on what your questions are.
Exactly.
Are they a yes and no? Are they about what is life about? We shall see.
Exactly.
Because if that was the question, it'd take all night.
It'd be a lot.
Why are we here?
Oh, my goodness.
What is the meaning of life?
Wow.
Alien technology.
But we have our next caller, possibly last. So, caller, you are live with Hannah and Hilly. What's your question?
Hi guys. My name's Kylie. I'm calling from Ohio.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi. So I just, first of all, I just want to say, I love you guys so much. I love all of your parodies. I've gone back and watched them over and over. But I just wanted to say, Hannah, I appreciate your directing when you direct so much, and it was nice to see you on screen again. And was just wondering, what are some of like the experiences you have, benefits and, maybe drawbacks to being on screen versus directing?
Oh, Lord. I can tell you that right away. I would rather be behind the camera than directing and being in front of the camera. Directing behind the camera, I have really, really grown to love. I love acting if that was all I was required to do. So Stranger Things, again, was really challenging because it was such a large role for me, which I was not expecting to take, but as we continued to go through it, something fell through with someone else, and it was just, I guess, meant to be. And so it's difficult, but, like, for example, I love Stranger Things parody. I love that show. I think it turned out great. But for me, I really enjoyed how Suicide Squad parody turned out, and it was because I did not have to worry about being in front of the camera and not being able to see, my angle, the direction of the camera. Like, yes, I review it, but with Suicide Squad parody, it was all the little details, every way the camera moved, the focus pull, the acting, the dancing. I was able to just, like, rip it to shreds and be like, no, we need to do it again. Or that was awesome, we've got it. I knew exactly what Hilly wanted. And I think that's why I really am proud of how that one turned out. I really like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just watching. I mean, I love Stranger Things parody. I think it turned out amazing, and it's so accurate to, the show, and the fact that you guys are able to pull that off by, working together and still, starring in it too. I think it's incredible, and you guys are so talented, and I see all those little details, and I just appreciate the work that you guys put into everything. It's so
Thank
amazing.
you. We truly appreciate that. So thanks for calling in and making our night.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye.
Do we have time for one more
Okay,
caller?
we'll do one more caller.
Yay! All right, who's the lucky last one?
Let's do. No, but that's all. And just all your parents. And Suicide Squad was like an honor to be a part of.
I know. I loved having
awesome.
you there.
You were so cool.
So fun.
I didn't recognize you, and I was like, Corey?
We kept putting a lot of makeup on you. A lot.
It was fun. It was really fun.
Hey, you put yourself towards the front of the camera half the time, and you looked different from like other angles, so you couldn't really tell that you were right at the front every time.
Are we ready for our last
All right,
call?
last caller. All right, so you are live with Hannah and Hilly. What's your question?
Hello?
Are you there?
Are you there? I hear you. Say something. I hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, there you are.
Hi. I called like over 200 times, and so I was like thinking that I wasn't going to get in.
You did it. Congratulations. You are the last caller, so give yourself a pat on the back. Woo!
Wow. Hi, my name is Amethyst.
That's a pretty name.
So, I'm trying to remember my question now.
It's okay. Take a breath.
Oh, right. Okay. So if you had unlimited resources and an unlimited budget, unlimited time frame, and could film anywhere in the world, what would your dream parody be to create?
Oh my gosh.
Dream parody, I don't know. I know where we'd want to film.
Yeah. I don't know, because we've already done it.
I know.
We've already made a Lord of the Rings parody, but maybe someone's like, hey, you want to make another one, kid? And we'll fly you to New Zealand, kid, and you'll get to use Weta and Peter Jackson and Hobbiton. I'd be like, yes! But you know what parody would need help with that would be like Star Wars. If I'm not selfish with, Lord of the Rings and how much I love that. Star Wars would need some extreme help, and we would actually film in space. If you're telling me I have unlimited funds, I could actually film in space, or do Game of Thrones and actually film. I think they film in Iceland or something, because it's too expensive. That's why we've never done Games of Thrones. It's too expensive. So yeah, maybe we would use it for something like that if it was unlimited.
I'm not going to space. You can go by yourself.
Or we could film in the ocean and do something like
I hate the ocean and I hate space. They terrify me. So you're on your own with that. I'll stay on land.
Yeah. Well,
good question.
Yes.
Thank you. There's kind of a funny story. I've been trying to go to meetup for you guys, and it's every time there's one in my area, it's either I have to leave the next week or I've just left, and it's kind of funny. But I'm still a loyal fan, and hopefully someday I'll get to meet you guys.
Well, hopefully everything will just line up perfectly for you next time. I would love to meet you.
Mhm.
Thanks for calling, Amethyst.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, and that was our last caller. So real quick, why don't you go over everything, where people can support you, your Patreon, everything.
All right, well, if you are just tuning in and you don't know who the heck the Hillywood Show is, we are on youtube.com/Hillywood. There you can watch all of our parodies and productions. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and you can support The Hillywood Show at patreon.com/Hillywood, and that helps us create more parodies and continue doing what we love, and also 10% of that goes to St. Jude Children's Hospital, and that is that.
Yes, and that's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being on. It's always a pleasure having you guys.
Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, thanks, Corey.
We love you.
And hopefully we'll have you guys on again soon.
I hope so. I hope so.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and please support their Patreon. Write your people where your local Comic-Cons and everything, because that's so important, and get them out there. So, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you, and God bless.
Bye.
Hey guys, I'm Corey Taylor, and today I'm talking about GroovePal. GroovePal is this adorable portable speaker that's great for all ages. It's super cute, and it comes in all different kinds of animals. The sound is incredible, and it's so portable. And it keeps it charged for 6 hours, so you can pretty much take it anywhere. I love using it when I'm with my family, and the kids absolutely love it when it moves its arms and dances with them. Go to gogroove.com and get yours now. It makes a perfect Christmas gift.